Residents in Sydney's west have staged a dramatic demonstration exclusively for 7 News, showing why they fear the installation of overhead high-voltage power lines. They lit up the night to highlight their health fears.
It's a trick these Rouse Hill residents really wish didn't happen. Take a normal fluorescent tube. It's not plugged into anything, yet hold it up in your hand and point it at the high voltage lines out here, and they light up by themselves.
It just amazes me that there's so much EMF around. You know, we're all living right underneath this.
You can't feel anything. Experts say it's because the tubes pick up the electromagnetic field, but that doesn't satisfy the locals. They want the power, but they also want it to go underground, even though Integral Energy warns an 8-kilometre extension could cost $100 million.
I just can't believe that the state government will allow these towers to be put in an area where they plan to put thousands of people.
That's going to affect so many people, you know, thousands and thousands of people, and they don't realise it yet. And we're just the first section of it.
Richard Dean has bred greyhounds for 40 years. Anywhere else, these dogs live to 14 years. He's had 11 dogs die from cancer at less than half that age.
It wouldn't be the grass or the trees, it's got to be the wires, isn't it? You know, it's only logical.
But do these towers cause cancer? Well, Integral Energy and other specialists agree. The jury is still out on that point. But one expert says there are alarming coincidences which need to be investigated.
Some studies suggest the closer children are to power lines,
there is a statistically significantly increased risk of leukemia.
Other experts say there's no evidence to back it up. Whatever the verdict, there's no convincing these Rouse Hill people.
Just looking at these lights lighting up, who'd want to live underneath that?
Marguerite McKinnon, 7 News.